Hey there everyone, welcome back. So this duo admits to filming Newcastle airport bomb hoax for YouTube, and they actually were just sentenced by a judge. First off, how is that even a prank? Yet alone, who even thinks about doing that and calling it a prank? Like, that's just bad all around. A judge labeled a YouTuber a self-entitled idiot as she sentenced him and his accomplice over a bomb threat prank at Newcastle airport. It states that last year, YouTuber Garard Ndela pretended to be an Islamic terrorist and claimed he had an explosive device while former basketball player Andre Antonio filmed the incident. While recording footage, the airport staff continued on as usual and didn't buy into the prank. The YouTubers, who expected a much more serious reaction, the duo were then interrupted by security and detained. So these two individuals thought it was a great idea to go into an airport and make a bomb threat as a prank. And it's actually quite funny that nobody took them seriously and just kind of casually went on with their day, and then security showed up. So get this, it says the judge went all out on the two during sentencing, rejecting the idea that Ndela didn't know the seriousness of his offense, labeling him a criminal. Labeling him a criminal who just wanted viral notoriety and attention. So these two guys are really lucky because it says both Ndela and Antonio plead guilty to communicating false information. Ndela was sentenced to 200 hours of unpaid work and 9 months, while Antonio received 150 hours of unpaid work and 5 months. 200 hours and 150 hours of unpaid work, all right, and then 9 months in jail and 5 months in jail. Yeah, they still got jail time, but for the seriousness of this crime, I'm surprised they didn't get a lot more. So in theory, like that's just a slap on the wrist. The judge claims he is a self-entitled idiot who thinks he is entitled to do what he wants, intentionally using the Arabic language and all that fear that comes from people thinking an Islamic terrorist could blow up an airport. That was a deliberate attempt by him to cause fear, and that's the most serious aspect of it. Luckily, nobody paid attention to these two guys, but in reality, if people actually thought it was real, it could have caused a lot of trouble. People could have been running around, tripping on each other, getting hurt. Like, I don't understand why these guys thought it was a good idea. The judge continues to state that it's the most moronic behavior. No one paid you any attention. However, you, Nadella, start your bomb threat using Arabic on purpose, and it's blatantly obvious you did that because you knew that would be what would get the most fearful and distressing reaction. Antonio's lawyer argued that his client had urged his friend not to do it. Meanwhile, Nadella's lawyer even went as far to admit his client acted with breathtaking stupidity. Even this dude's lawyer said that he acted with breathtaking stupidity. That's actually crazy. The last part of it says that this is not the first time a fake bomb threat ended with a YouTuber being arrested. Earlier this year, a YouTuber was charged after faking a bomb scare in a mall food court in New Orleans, which I'll be covering in another video. I can't believe these two decided to go through with making a fake prank bomb threat at an international airport. So this is Garard Ndela and his accomplice here, Andre Antonio, who actually claimed that he thought it was a bad idea, but he ended up going through with it and filming him anyways. But just for him being there and filming his buddy do this, he got 150 hours unpaid work and still has to serve 5 months in jail. Well, Ndela actually was the one doing all this, and he got 200 hours of unpaid work and is serving 9 months in jail. So yeah, there's one thing if you're going to be doing a prank or a hoax, but when you take it to this level, it's criminal. And that's where like people have to really be careful of the fine line with pranks because, you know, I've seen a lot of pranks on YouTube. A lot of them are really funny. Some are actually really ridiculous and not funny. But some of the ones that are actually even on there that are funny, they're still assaulting people or harassing people to a certain extent, and there's like a very fine line that you do not want to cross. And in reality, you just want to make harmless prank videos that aren't really going to impact people, but then people realize if we can get like, an actual reaction, and depending how the reaction is, it's going to go more viral. So people are going to be pushing the limit and they want to get that YouTube fame, they want to get noticed, they want to get the publicity. And in this case, these guys got their YouTube publicity based on this, but they're also serving time for it. Fortunately, I couldn't find their YouTube channel. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, I just came across this and wanted to share this with everyone and educate you. I mean, it's pretty much common sense and knowledge that you shouldn't be doing what these two did at an airport. This is absolutely insane. I found another article and it says that obviously the YouTube prank by Ndela and Antonio, it ends in suspended sentences. So it states that despite their lack of prior convictions and subsequent expressions of remorse, the court handed down suspended sentences to both individuals. They were also ordered to complete rehabilitation activities and unpaid work with their filming devices forfeited. This is absolutely crazy and a joke. You know what suspended sentences mean? It means that it's where a judge sentences a defendant to jail or prison time, but then delays imposing the sentence in order to let the defendant serve time on probation. That is absolutely insane. These two guys went into an international airport and tried to do a bomb prank for YouTube, and the judge ended up basically putting them on probation and some unpaid work, volunteer work. That's just absolutely insane to me. What kind of message does that send out to other people if they want to, like, do similar things, which I'm telling you, you should not do any of this. This is absolutely ridiculous. I thought the judge originally was being very lenient, but now that I know this, the judge, to me, in my personal opinion, is an absolute joke. And then you wonder why there's so many issues and so much stuff like this going on. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I honestly think they got a slap on the wrist, and the judge should have made more of an example of them because I see this happening all the time. Anyways, please let me know your thoughts and opinions about this in the comments below. Do you think the judge ended up giving them a tough sentence, or do you think the judge was pretty lenient on it? So can you like this video, share with your friends and family, and click that subscribe button for more. Thanks for watching everyone. Stay safe. God bless you all. Take care and peace out.